What's good, Washington fans? I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We got a big game on Sunday. Must-win game. If we do want to make the playoffs, we basically have to win out now. I'm going to get to the injury report. You guys already know how the preview video goes. We're going to talk about Deshazier Everett. Not too much. Keep that to a minimum. Landon Collins is on injury reserve. So we'll talk about that a little bit in a few moments. But the playoffs, we're talking about playoffs. There is a chance. They're not mathematically eliminated, but with all these guys being out, it's going to be tough. It's going to be an uphill battle for sure. You look at the Saints, they're going to be starting not Trevor Siemian or Taysom Hill, but they're going to be starting Ian Book out of Notre Dame on Sunday or whenever they play. So that's probably going to be a loss for the Saints. You look at the Vikings; they have a tough schedule. Dalvin Cook is on the virus list, so the 49ers lost on Thursday night. So there's some favorable things if the Washington football team, if they do end up winning out, we need some help, but we have to control our own destiny with winning these 3 games. But let's just focus on this game on Sunday because, like I said, it's going to be an uphill battle. We're 10.5 point underdogs, which doesn't really matter to me because we were big dogs against the Buccaneers. We were underdogs against the Panthers. We were underdogs. We were only favored against the Seahawks in that 4-game winning streak. We were underdogs against Vegas on the road. So the 4-game winning streak, we were big dogs in every game. So that's just how it's going to be. But the virus has ran its course through this team, and injuries has run its course through this team. But I'm not going to make any excuses. I was a little upset when we lost to Philly, and were my expectations too high? I don't think so. Some people in the comments on my last video when we lost to the Eagles were saying, calm down because it's Garrett Gilbert. But there was ample opportunities where we had a chance to win that football game against the Philadelphia Eagles. We were down by 3, 20-17 in the fourth quarter, and Jack Del Rio calls an all-out engage 8 type blitz, and they throw a screen pass to Jalen Reagor of all wide receivers, and they scamper down the field for 30 yards. Like, it was a winnable game, so that's why I was very upset, and just being a fan of the team, it's just it was frustrating seeing that. So, but let's get to the injury report real quick. Landon Collins, he's done for the year. They put him on injured reserve. Deshazier Everett, personal reasons, did not practice today. Got into a fatal car accident. Young lady passed away. She was 29 years old. There's a report that Ben St. Juste and Jamin Davis were in a car behind Deshazier Everett. That report came out about 5 hours ago. So Jamin Davis was not practiced today due to personal reasons. Deshazier Everett did sustain some injuries, but they weren't life-threatening. So thank goodness for that. But definitely praying for the lady's family. It's just unfortunate. It's really sad. It's unfortunate. And we don't know all the details about it. So, of course, people are going to bring up the Henry Ruggs situation. We don't know. We're not going to compare and contrast and stuff like that. We just don't know the situation. So, I hope, that's all I can really say about the situation, to be honest with you. William Jackson is not going to play. That's tough. Our secondary is just decimated right now. Kendall Fuller is coming back. Cameron Crowe is coming back. Bobby McCain is a starter, so he's still there. Danny Johnson's still there. Kendall Fuller coming back. So our secondary is not a practice squad secondary like it was against Jalen Hurts, where Jalen Hurts was cooking our secondary, but it was a lot of backup third-string course. It was the Corn Elder and guys like that out there. Corn Elder and some other guys had to step up and play because, William Jackson got hurt, and Kendall Fuller wasn't available, so Landon Collins couldn't play. He got hurt. So we just had a lot of backups in there. Cole Hogan was on the reserve list. If he can't come back for the game, that's a huge hit. Jamin Davis is going to have to step up. Milo Eifler is probably going to have to play. Jordan Kushnewski, David Mayo, guys like that probably going to have to play a linebacker. So it's going to be tough for our linebacker group. And Jamin Davis is going to have to grow up fast. It is what it is. A lot of people call him a bust. I think that's unfair to him. I don't think he's a bust. I want to give him 2 to 3 years to evaluate him. I think it's unfair to him to call him a bust. And was he overdrafted? You could argue that for sure. Ron loves his military guys. I think he's still a talented player. I still think he's a very talented player, very speedy. And he does have to improve. No linebacker played good against the Eagles. So just to harp on him, I think was a little unfair from a lot of Washington football team fans. Antonio Gibson, toe, did not practice, has not practiced all week. We know it's a short week. play the game on Tuesday to turn around and play on Sunday is definitely tough for the Washington football team. But like I said, we can't make any excuses at all. I don't know if Antonio Gibson is going to play because he had that toe injury last year, and he's re-aggravating that same toe. So it's going to be hard. And hope my guy Jared Patterson could get some reps and play better because he did fumble against the Eagles. You cannot fumble. You're getting your chance, your opportunity. I want to see you do well. I want to see him do well. He did get his first touchdown, but we cannot have more fumbling. Antonio Gibson fumbles enough, so we can't have another running back out there fumbling the football. Adam Humphries, ribs, full participant. He should be playing. James Smith-Williams, illness, limited, so we'll see if he plays or not. Daniel Wise, knee injury. He's probably going to be done for the year. Another low blow hit to the knee for one of our guys. On Dallas side, Tyron Smith is going to be out, so we get a break right there. We're gonna need Montez Sweat to step up and take advantage of the matchup. Terrence Steele is going to be starting in his place. We need Montez Sweat. He's a Cowboy killer. We saw what he did last year on Thanksgiving, getting that pick six. Andy Dalton in the first game getting a sack, and then the year before that, he did a good job. He got a couple sacks on Dak Prescott, so we need Montez Sweat to step up. They don't have a lot of injuries. Zeke Elliott, full participant. Tony Pollard is back. He played last week against the Giants. No notable injuries for them other than Tyron Smith, to be honest with you. They're pretty healthy on their side for the most part. On our side, Nate Orchard he was placed on the reserve COVID list, so we got another guy going on the COVID list that we could definitely use. So yeah, that's about it. And then we released defensive tackle Akeem Spence. So this one I'm not gonna take too long with this one because we already played the Cowboys 2 weeks ago. So it's basically the same keys to victory. It's basically the same things from 2 weeks ago. Taylor Heinicke's got to play better. It's just what it is. Offensive line has to step up and play better. They got bullied 2 weeks ago. They got bullied by Neville Gallimore, DeMarcus Lawrence, Micah Parsons, Randy Gregory, all those guys. They bullied our offensive line. We got to call it what it is. Taylor Heinicke did not get a lot of time in the pocket. It wasn't all his fault. Taylor Heinicke didn't play well either. He underthrew Terry McLaurin a couple times. I feel like he was a little skittish in the pocket. He threw the interception to DeMarcus Lawrence. He was just off. His quarterback reading was terrible. That was one of his worst games. That might have been his worst game, honestly, as a Washington football team quarterback. That was probably his worst game. And the thing is, Taylor Heinicke, he's a guy that is able to bounce back. I love his moxie. I love his charisma. I love his swagger, the chip on the shoulder. So this will be a game that I feel like he's gonna bounce back and play a lot better. Now Scott Turner needs to unleash him. He might have to take a page out of the Eagles playbook with some RPOs, some RPOs, some zone reads. Use Taylor Heinicke. Taylor Heinicke can run, man. We saw against the Packers the 95-yard run, the legend Taylor Heinicke. We know this guy can run. He's very mobile, very athletic, has great mobility, escapability. We need to do some design runs for Taylor Heinicke. And I think we should try that against the Cowboys. If you do establish the run and dedicate and really make attempts to run the football against Dallas using Taylor Heinicke as a mobile running quarterback, I think you can definitely be successful against their run. Now, their D-line is legit, has gotten better. But if we use Taylor Heinicke as another running threat with Jared Patterson and John Williams and some other on our running backs, we should be able to establish somewhat of a running game. I'm not expecting us to go out there like the 4-game winning streak and get 140 rushing yards. But if we commit to the run, I think we can be successful with it. Use their aggressiveness against them, set up some screen passes, use Jared Patterson in the passing game, use John Bates in the passing game, use their aggressiveness against them, some tight end screens, different things like that. Up-tempo, Scott Turner, up-tempo, run some up-tempo offense. Maybe some no huddle, try it, try something out. Try something different out, man. There were some opportunities against the Eagles where I thought we could have went no huddle with Garrett Gilbert, but I understand he doesn't know the playbook. But I feel like we could have definitely did some up-tempo stuff. Now that when we went up-tempo against the Seahawks, it worked well. That was our best drive when we were going up-tempo, keeping them on their heels, quick passes, running the football. That was when our offense was at best, and I was like, Scott Turner's doing a good job. I love that drive. The Raiders drive when we went up-tempo. That's when Taylor Heinicke's at his best, moving bootlegs, getting moving around the pocket. That's when Taylor Heinicke's at his best. And we got to play to his strengths and let him be creative. That's when Taylor Heinicke's at his best. When he's making something happy, he's off script. That's when Taylor's at his best. So that's what I want to see him too. But like I said, the offensive line has to step up. Sam Cosmi coming back, or he's back now. He didn't play in the Dallas game. Eric Flowers got to play big. All the offensive linemen, Cornelius Lucas, all those guys got to play big. Time of possession battle, we got to win that, of course. playing keep away from Dak Prescott and their offense and their talent on the offensive side. That's how we win the ball game. Time of possession and just a couple of long drives here and there. Winning the turnover battle, can't turn over the football. That's what killed us last time. Kyle Allen, the fake fumble and the interception killed us, and the Antonio Gibson fumbling killed us in that game. We lost the turnover battle. And Dallas, they thrive off turnovers. Their defense is predicated on forcing turnovers. If we don't turn over the football, and we can move the ball downfield on their defense. They give up a lot of yards, but they're a big home run type defense. That's what they thrive on, is home run hitting with turnovers. Third down offense, got to convert on third downs, obviously, as always. I want to say another key for me is getting Terry McLaurin involved, man. Move him around, getting him involved. We got to target him. We're not targeting him enough. We have not targeted him enough. And I know, Trayvon Diggs did a good job last matchup. Terry McLaurin won the first battle where he cooked him last year and dusted him and did the rock the baby on Trayvon Diggs. He can do that again. He did it to Darius Slay. There is no cornerback that can really check Terry McLaurin. Some of it is on quarterback play with Taylor Heinicke underthrowing him. But we got to give this man a chance. We got to give Terry a chance. We're not giving him enough chances and enough opportunities to be successful. So please, I don't care if it's a screen pass, that's just a quick slant. We got to get this guy involved, man. He's too talented. He really is a number one wide receiver, in my opinion, and we're not giving him enough chances. We're really not. Curtis Samuel, if he plays or not, he's questionable. We'll see. I'm not getting my hopes up for him playing, to be honest with you. We'll just see on that. But like I said, we got to do some RPOs as zone reads with Taylor Heinicke, to be honest, Terry McLaurin, other wide receivers got to step up. DeAndre Carter's got to catch the football because he basically choked the game away, and I love DeAndre Carter. I thought he should have been a starter for the Pro Bowl. Congratulations to John Allen. Congratulations to Brandon Sheriff for making the Pro Bowl. For those guys making the Pro Bowl, shout out to those guys. Big shout out to John Allen for being a starter in the Pro Bowl. That's huge. DeAndre Carter should have been a starter as a kick returner, in my opinion, or as a punt returner, either or. Really a kick returner. But he's got to catch the football. Adam Humphrey's got to step up. De'Ami Brown. We got to give De'Ami Brown some chances too, even if it's just forcing a pass interference. Targeted Anthony Brown. He gets a lot of pass interferences, and DeAndre Carter beat Anthony Brown on the pass that he dropped. So we got to target Anthony Brown, in my opinion. Go at him every time. DeAndre Carter's got to step up. Adam Humphries, all the other guys. Cam Sims, when he mossed Trayvon Diggs, give Cam Sims more opportunities. He's 6'5". Use him. He's tall as crap, talented, can jump high as crap. Use Cam Sims. What other wide receivers need to step up? Calvin Harmon, if he plays. AGG, I don't care who's out there. Dax Milne, somebody's got to step up other than Terry McLaurin and take some of the burden off him. Curtis Samuel's got to do something out there. Like I said, establish the run game. And if they do stop the run, it is what it is. Then, we got to start throwing the ball and do some quick up-tempo stuff, make it easier for Taylor Heinicke. No penalties, no false starts from Brandon Sheriff, anything like that. The Dallas Cowboys, they lead the league in penalties. And defense, touchdowns, not field goals. And if Ron Rivera wants to be aggressive on fourth down, I don't mind it at all. Because, our backs are against the wall right now. Now, the decision-making, he's got to have the feel for the game. He's been a lot better with this, going for a fourth down. I thought he's been a lot better making decisions. Joey Sly or whoever, Brian Johnson, whoever's kicking, they're going to make their field goals, obviously, as always. Tressway's going to do his thing. We got to make these field goals in Dallas. It's going to be huge. It's going to be keys. It's going to be imperative for us to make all our field goals and extra points as well. Defensive keys, catch interceptions. We dropped way too many interceptions. Get interior pressure on Dak Prescott, just like last time. John Allen, Deron Payne, I thought they did a good job getting pressure on Dak Prescott in the first game. And we got to catch interceptions. We need Cole Holcomb to play. I hope he can play because he's on the reserve COVID list. Limit big plays. Cannot let CeeDee Lamb get behind you. Cannot let Amari Cooper get behind you. Their offense has been struggling. Amari Cooper said he's frustrated about the offense. So we got to keep these guys frustrated, man. I thought the defense did a solid job. Even, Landon Collins not going to be there, which is going to be a big loss. William Jackson's going to be a big loss. But I thought they did a good job against Dak Prescott last game. I thought we did a good job getting that pick six, and we really should have caught more in it. We got 2 picks on Dak last game. Landon Collins got a pick. I thought we could have got at least 3 or 4 interceptions on Dak Prescott. Got to communicate, Bobby McCain. Tackle CD, tackle Dak. Cannot let these guys, they're slippery. Tony Pollard, Zeke, stop the run. Make them one-dimensional. Make Dak beat us. Dak has been struggling the last couple weeks. He's not been on the same page with wide receivers. Ever since the calf strain, he just hasn't been the same. And the offensive line, them shuffling guys in and out as well. We got to take advantage of that. Third down defense, get off the field on third downs. Jack Del Rio, man, he cannot call an all-out blitz on a third down. He just can't. It's not going to work. It's not going to work against Dallas. They're going to cut us up and cut us apart. We got to get to Zach. Not Zach. We got to get to Dak and pressure him. That's what we got to do. So basically, just get pressure on Dak, catch interception, stop the run. And do not let what's his name, Tony Pollard, get a big run and explosive run, because he can certainly do it. He can certainly do it. And like I said, be physical with CD. They drop a lot of passes. CeeDee Lamb dropped a lot of passes last week. He dropped 3 passes. They had 8 drop passes against the Giants last week. So they're going to help us out a little bit. They are. They're going to drop a couple passes here, and they're going to help us out. But they do have guys that are capable. Michael Gallup as well. They got guys that can burn us. So like I said, I'm not going to keep you guys too long, because just played them 2 weeks ago. So, I mean, we already know the keys to victory. Let make big plays. Do not let them get behind us. And Dak has not been playing well. He's been pretty inconsistent. Their offense has not been clicking the last couple of weeks right now. So, final score prediction. Are we going to bring our benches to Jerry World? Are we going to bring our benches to Dallas? And I'm not going to give you the whole rivalry spill. It's just, last week there was so much hype last week. And I don't want to be like the guy that punched his TV after they called that terrible fumble, that video that went viral with the man with the 1965 TV. I don't know if you guys saw that video on Twitter or whatever. But, we'll see if I bring our benches. But is it a winnable game? It's an uphill battle. I wouldn't be surprised if we won, though. I'll say that. I wouldn't be surprised. We've seen crazier things happen in Dallas. The Monday Night Miracle with Santana Moss and Colt McCoy going there on Monday Night Football. It's going to be tough on Sunday Night Football. Chris Collinsworth, he loves the Cowboys, so it's going to be hard to listen to that game, to listen to the commentary. But I got us taking the L, man. We're just undermanned, man. We got a lot of guys out. It's hard to play without Landon. It's hard to play without William Jackson. Not going to make excuses, but we just got a lot of guys out right now. So I got us losing 31-20. I do think Taylor Heineke plays better than what he did last week or 2 weeks ago, and he improves. But not having Antonio Gibson, which I personally don't think he's going to play. I don't see Curtis Samuel playing either. It's going to be an uphill battle for sure. It's going to be tough, and they got a legitimate defensive line. We just can't turn the ball over. If we don't turn the ball over, when turnover battle, we'll have a chance. I'll say that Taylor Heineke and Scott Turner is innovative and creative with his play calling. I think we'll be fine, and it will be a competitive game, because, like I said, they're going to drop a couple passes. They're going to help us out. I'm telling you, they're going to help us out. They're going to make some mistakes and help us out in Dallas. But all right, you guys. Like I said, hope you guys have a great holiday. Enjoy yourselves. Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Happy holidays, and all right, you guys. Thank you guys for watching the channel, all that, man. You guys have been great. You guys have been great supporting the channel, man. And I thank you guys every year around this time. All right, you guys. Hail to the football team. Peace.